both of them at the end out most extraordinary way.
He tried to step over the stumps and just flicked a bail with his right
He
hand.
more or less tried to do the splits over it, and unfortunately the inner part of his thigh must have just removed the bail.
He just didn't quite get his leg over.
Anyhow, he did very well indeed, batting 131 minutes and hit 3 fours. Aggers do stop. And he was joined by De Freitas, who was in for 40 minutes. Lawrence, always entertaining, batting for 35. 35 minutes, hit a 4 over the wicketkeepers. Aggers, for goodness sake, stop it. Hit a
Yes, Lawrence played extremely well.
He hit a 4 over the wicketkeeper's head, and he was out for 9. Tuffle came. Batted 12 minutes, then was caught by Haynes off Patson for 2, and there were 54 extras, and England were all out for 419. I've stopped laughing now.
Broad as any bowls, and this time Vittoria lets you go by outside the off stump. Good length, inviting him to fish, but Vittoria stays on the bank and keeps his rod down, so to speak. I don't know if he's a fisherman, is he? Broad from the pavilion end, comes in again. A lot of cricketers are fishermen, he bowls. Left alone. Is he, Jeremy? I look to you for advice on these matters.
I'm not sure about fishermen's rods either. Do they have those extension ones, or are they just naturally long?
I don't know. All I know is that the new law on the bat does not allow those fishing rods extensions into the blade. You may well have read about that.
I'm sorry, you've lost me there, Christopher.
Up the wicket, he bowls now, and Lloyd ball's in the air, and he's out! He's caught the front pad there, a short leg by Ian Bell, diving forward, Langer came half forward, got the edge onto the pad, it ballooned into the air, and Bell dived forward like a porpoise after a fish, and came up with a winner. Flintoff now, great leap, he bowls, Gilchrist on the edge, he's caught, it's an absolutely staggering catch by Strauss. He edged it, Strauss flung himself miles to his left and one-handed somehow managed to hold on. It was an extraordinary effort. Bradley, it is in now to Flintoff. Flintoff heaves at that, it's gone over the pavilion, it's an enormous 6. My goodness me, that you won't see a bigger 6 in 100 years. And what can you say about that? It was a terrific stroke.
In fact, it's come back, it's been through security and had the metal detectors after it. It's been out of the ground.
.140 for 9, 44 needed to win. This is the 52nd over. In comes Amarnath again. Oh, it could be LBW. Out! Oh, Lord. LBW, he pulled across the line holding, and India have caused one of the greatest upsets in the history of all sport. They have won the 3rd Prudential World Cup, beating the hot favourites, the 4-1 on favourites, the West Indies. Here's the applause for Bradman as he comes in. 3 cheers for the Don as he gets to the wicket. And John Arlott shall describe the first ball. So come on, John.
Well, I don't think I'm as deadly as you are, Rex. I don't expect to get a wicket, but it's rather good to be here when Don Bradman comes in to bat his last test. And now here's Hollies to bowl to him from the Vauxhall end. He bowls, Bradman goes back across his wicket and pushes the ball gently in the direction of the Houses of Parliament, which are out beyond mid-off. It doesn't go that far, it merely goes to Watkins at silly mid-off, as Hollies pitches the ball up slowly, and he's bowled. What do you say under those circumstances? Well, the opposing team have just stood round you and given you 3 cheers, and the crowd has clapped you all the way to the wicket. And if you really see the ball at all.
There's some signals going on to to the dressing room. Warmer is running in. Lots of people are running out. And a freaker. They've got a freaker down the wicket now. Not very shapely. And it's masculine. And I would think it's seen the last of its cricket for the day. The police are mustered, so are the cameramen. And this may be his last public appearance. But what a splendid one. And so warm. Many, of course, have done this on cold rugby grounds, but this chap has done it before 25,000 people on a day when he doesn't even feel cold. And he's now being marched down in the final exhibition. Fine performance, but what will they do about finding his swimming trunks?